Welcome back, everybody, to the Good Shepherd YouTube sports channel. Game 4 NBA Finals tonight. If the Bucks win, they tie it up at 2-2. Head back to Phoenix, and the pressure is on them. Now, if the Phoenix Suns win, they take a commanding 3-1 lead and head back to Phoenix and, in all likelihood, close it out. So this has incredible stakes tonight. It's a pivotal Game 4. But I want to discuss a narrative about the superstardom or lack thereof of Devin Booker, because we know he had a bad Game 3, but I've heard from so many national talking heads, many that I respect, call him not a superstar. That could not be further from the truth. The way this guy has played in his career, the trajectory, the ceiling is unbelievable. We can't ascertain, judge, gauge, depict, describe somebody's career because of one bad game. It doesn't work that way. We get that he had 10 points. We get that Bobby Portis coming into Game 3 in the NBA Finals was averaging less than 4 points, played only 18 minutes, and was still able to outscore Devin Booker. We get Booker was the 10th leading scorer, had 2 assists compared to the 6 assists per game that he averaged in Game 1 and Game 2. We get that he shot 20-something% from the field, 60% from the charity stripe, which, by the way, is an aberration because he came into those Game 3 shooting 92% from the charity stripe. So he was lousy. But again, let's look at the totality of the guy's career. At 20 years old, he put a 70-point spot on the Boston Celtics. They were not chopped liver. That team was the #1 seed in the East. Let me tell you the guys that have never scored 70 and out their entire career. LeBron, KD, Steph, and Michael Jordan. Those guys never scored 70 points in a game. Devin Booker scored 70 at the age of 20, becoming the youngest person to ever do that. By the way, he dropped 6 assists. He's the only player in NBA history to score 70 points while dishing out 6 assists or more. The Suns in that game, I think they got outscored 22-3 to begin the game, and then the rest of the Suns starters had 24 points. So Devin Booker outscored 4 other starters on his team that night, 70-24. They give him any kind of semblance of support. The Suns win that game on the road. So again, and let me give you another stat. Kevin Durant is the only active player to be among the top 5 career scorers in points per game. I believe it's Durant, Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Wilt Chamberlain, and Michael Jordan, the creme de la creme. Durant's the only active player to be top 5. You know what Kevin Durant's career high is? 54 points. Devin Booker scored 60 points in 3 quarters. That's a superstar. But let's make another argument, and let's look at this from a different perspective and angle. Devin Booker, consistency-wise, throughout the course of his career, 5 different seasons of averaging over 22 points per game. He's just 24 years old to this point. Only 3 other guys can make that claim. Over 22 points per game in 5 different seasons by the age of 24. LeBron, KD, Shaq. It is very difficult. I'm going to say that again. The category of LeBron, KD, and Shaq. That is elite company. Devin Booker finds himself in that club. 3 of the top 15 players to ever lace them up, and Devin Booker matched those guys in scoring. That's pretty remarkable. That's consistency. That's showing up every season. That is scoring prowess. But it's not just the consistency, and it's not just the ability to drop 70 at the age of 20. Look at what he's done in this postseason alone. Put up a 40-point triple-double spot in the Western Conference Finals. The youngest player to ever drop a 40-point triple-double in conference finals history. In that conference finals, and Chris Paul is amazingly impactful. They went 2-0 without CP3. They were 2-2 with him. So for all those who are saying that these are empty calories numbers, Devin Booker is doing these. He is performing at the highest level when the stakes are highest, and they're winning when he's doing this. Now, I get that Game 3 was lousy, but I just want to go over Games 1 and 2 for Devin Booker. Averaged 29 points per game. Now, he scored 27 in both games, and he dished out 6 assists in both games. There are only 6 other players to have multiple games of doing that in NBA Finals history at the age of 24 and younger. Russ, Kyrie, LeBron, Magic, Andrew Toney doesn't get enough credit, by the way, and the logo Jerry West. That's elite company. When you're doing something in the NBA Finals at your age that only 6 other guys have ever accomplished, and you've only played in 3 career NBA Finals games in order to attain that, That's special. Again, Devin Booker is a flat out, inarguable superstar. Now, is it fair to anoint him the next Kobe Bryant, the next Mamba, the next number 8, number 24? No. He hasn't won a title yet. Kobe, we know, has won 5. Kobe has scored over 30,000 points. Book is not up to 10,000. And if he is, he might have just eclipsed it. But Devin Booker has a long way to go, is the moral of the story. But just because there's backlash from that comparison, just because he had a bad Game 3, it does not mean he is anything but an NBA superstar. A superstar, by the way, is anybody that is extraordinary at what they do. And to call Booker anything but extraordinary is flat out nuts. Speaking of flat out, I'm going to tell you who the best player in the world is, and it's going to be flat out. It's going to be inarguable. It's going to be such a convincing case that you're going to watch that video and you're going to say, you know what, I never thought of that angle, that perspective, but man, I like that disposition, and I can definitely see why this player is the best player in the world, and you have no idea who it is. Trust me. We're going to do that next video. Enjoy Game 4 of the finals, and if you liked what you saw, like it and subscribe. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and God bless you all. Thank you.